Stop scrolling. What if the next iPhone moment doesn't fit in your pocket, but lifts off above your city? What if the company that once sold budget smartphones is about to launch the world's first mass-produced flying car? That's not a sci-fi movie plot anymore. It's a real race unfolding right now, and one name keeps surfacing in insider conversations: Xiaomi. Across the global tech world, a brand new race is taking shape. Just a few years ago, this idea lived only in futuristic forecasts and late-night think tank debates. Today, it's being closely tracked by major business and tech outlets like the Financial Times, Nikkei Asia, and Tech Insider. The spotlight is shifting upward, literally. The sky above our cities is becoming the next industrial battleground. Personal flying vehicles, once trapped in science fiction films, are now the focus of deadly serious engineering programs and billion-dollar strategies. Tech giants understand the stakes. Whoever successfully delivers the first real flying car for the mass market won't just sell vehicles, they'll reshape global transportation. They'll unlock a market so massive it could rival the birth of the smartphone era. But let's be clear. This isn't just another electric car project. The technology required is insanely complex, expensive, and yes, dangerous if done wrong. To make a flying car real, a company must master multiple high-level disciplines at once: aerospace engineering, electric propulsion, advanced aerodynamics, high-density energy storage, autonomous flight control, AI-based navigation, and even next-generation risk-resistant communication systems designed to handle future quantum-level cyber threats. That's not one industry. That's 5 industries merging into one machine. And that's exactly why people are paying attention when insiders whisper the name Xiaomi. According to several sources familiar with internal projects, Xiaomi may be working on an airborne evolution of its electric flagship sedan, the Xiaomi SU7. A car that, in record time, became one of the most talked about automotive products in the world. Here's what makes this even more shocking. Xiaomi had zero experience building cars just a few years ago. None. Yet when it entered the auto industry, it didn't tiptoe in. It exploded onto the scene. The SU7 collected an overwhelming number of preorders in China within weeks of launch. So many that analysts at Bloomberg described it as one of the most impressive debuts in Chinese automotive history. Buyers across the country waited months for delivery. Dealerships reported long lines. Rare configurations were flipped on secondary markets for more than the original sticker price. That kind of hype doesn't happen by accident. The SU7 succeeded because Xiaomi achieved something even established automakers often struggle with: the perfect balance of price, performance, design, and technology. Its battery features one of the highest energy densities in its segment. The electric drivetrain delivers acceleration comparable to premium sports sedans. Its driver assistance and automation systems rank among the most advanced in China. But the real secret weapon? Ecosystem integration. Xiaomi didn't just build a car. It built a moving tech command center. Smartphones, tablets, smartwatches, home devices, and cloud services sync seamlessly with the vehicle. Your digital life follows you from your living room into the driver's seat without friction. That seamless experience transformed the SU7 from just another EV into a lifestyle product. Now imagine that same philosophy in the air. Before we go further, if you love deep tech stories like this, hit the subscribe button and join Car World 360. Because what we're talking about today might define the next decade of mobility. Back to the sky. Industry analysts increasingly believe Xiaomi has the capability to shock the world again, this time by entering urban air mobility. Early prototype reports suggest that a future flying version of the SU7 could retain the sleek design language of the original: smooth aerodynamic lines, a long low front profile, a flowing rear section, bold lighting signatures, and integrated aero elements already familiar from the road model. Some sources claim the internal codename for the project is Skyline SU7. While there's no official confirmation, the mere existence of that name has fueled massive speculation across the tech community. Technical details remain tightly guarded, but scattered leaks hint at an ambitious hybrid propulsion architecture. Vertical takeoff could be powered by electrically driven turbine rotors discreetly embedded within the vehicle body, preserving road aerodynamics when the car is in driving mode. During forward flight, Dual impellers with variable thrust vectoring may provide efficient cruise performance and precise maneuverability. Even more daring concepts are reportedly under evaluation. One involves a distributed thrust system using 8 smaller lift fans positioned along the fuselage. The advantage? Smoother lift, enhanced stability, and redundancy. If one module fails, the others compensate. In aviation, redundancy equals survival. And this isn't as far-fetched as it sounds. China has become a global powerhouse in drone technology over the past decade. The fusion of automotive engineering and aerospace control systems, especially in autonomous navigation and electric energy storage, feels like a logical next evolution. But hardware alone isn't enough. Infrastructure is everything. Reports suggest Xiaomi is already engaging regulators about certification frameworks for hybrid vehicles capable of both vertical flight and public road operation. There's talk of pilot programs for designated air corridors, controlled routes where such vehicles could operate at altitudes between roughly 50 and 120 meters above urban areas. That might sound futuristic, but similar systems are already being tested in China for cargo drones and urban air mobility experiments. The regulatory groundwork is quietly forming. The sky is no longer off limits. It's being mapped. Now here's the strategic angle that makes this story even hotter. Xiaomi has openly declared its ambition to evolve into a global technology powerhouse redefining mobility and connectivity. Its entry into the auto market was never a side project. The SU7 proved that Xiaomi can stand shoulder to shoulder with giants like Tesla, NIO, and BYD in one of the most competitive markets on Earth. And now it appears ready to go one dimension higher. Some reports suggest early flying SU7 prototypes could be publicly revealed as early as 2026. A few insiders even claim closed testing has already occurred at a Xiaomi research facility in Beijing. Observers reportedly spotted a shortened SU7-like structure fitted with multiple lift rotors and a stabilization system resembling professional drone platforms. Xiaomi's official stance remains cautious. The company says it continuously explores promising directions in transportation development. But seasoned analysts know rumors of this magnitude rarely come from thin air. Another strong signal is Xiaomi's expansion of its aerospace and satellite communications teams. Previously focused mainly on connectivity protocols and satellite integration, these departments are now reportedly growing at a noticeable pace. That kind of hiring doesn't happen without a bigger roadmap. If Xiaomi successfully merges automotive manufacturing, consumer electronics expertise, autonomous driving systems, AI navigation, and aerospace engineering, it could become the first company to deliver a truly scalable personal flying vehicle. Experts are already debating the potential impact. Some compare it to the launch of the first iPhone, but instead of transforming communication in your hand, this revolution would transform movement across entire cities. Think about that for a second. Traffic jams could become optional. Commutes could shrink dramatically. Urban design itself might change. Parking structures, highways, and congestion patterns would be reimagined. And Xiaomi has a track record of entering mature industries and flipping them upside down. It did it in smartphones. It did it in smart home ecosystems. It's now doing it in electric vehicles. The SU7 has already become a symbol of a new era in Chinese automotive innovation. So it's not crazy to believe the company might aim for the sky next. If these developments materialize, the world could soon witness something once considered impossible: the first mass-produced flying car created by a company that originally built smartphones. Let that sink in. From pocket devices to personal aircraft. Whether Xiaomi ultimately wins this race or not, one thing is certain: the battle for the sky has begun. And every new leak, every insider hint, every regulatory move brings us closer to the moment when a sleek machine rolls onto a stage, transforms, and lifts off. When that day comes, you'll remember where you first heard the full story. Stay locked in with Car World 360, because the future of mobility isn't just electric anymore. It's airborne.